Happy Wednesday, the 23rd of October, 2024. It's me, your buddy Donnie again, with another doll review, and as always, telling it like a TI is. Tonight, I'm bringing you not exactly a doll review per se, as this is more of a tip, okay, for all of you rerouters out there. Okay, rerouters. I guess that's a word that needs to be included in the dictionary as it pertains, or rather, as it describes those of us who dedicate our time to rerouting dolls. What is rerouting? If you've never heard the term before, is simply stitching or sewing in or shoving in by way of a broken needle and twisting it, new hair on a doll. Okay. Now, why do people reroute? Well, mainly two reasons. Either to restore a doll to her former glory, okay, and looks, had her hair been chopped off, or too many rubber bands that are melted, and it's, or the hair so frizzy is beyond repair. So, yeah, restoring, a doll's original beauty as best as we can is the main reason why people reroute, okay? But the other reason is to customize. Customize with a specific purpose of giving the doll a different look altogether, okay? Um, and what I'm going to address here in this little video over here, is that rerouting, first of all, is a pain in the patoot. Okay. Um, Whoever reroutes the way I do it, okay, by hand, okay, and I've shown you in other videos the way I reroute and other people reroute, okay. Of course, we do it for a fee because it's a long time that it takes for us to reroute any doll. Okay, and the way we do it is, the most secure method. I'm sorry, those of you who like to use the tool, which is just a broken needle that you shove her in and twist it, and it might be secure, quote unquote, as those of you who use it. No offense, but really, those of us who do it the method that I said, with knots, okay, and a needle and a needle, it takes a lot longer. But trust me, it's worth the process. So, and I'm not just saying it for me. For anybody who uses the method that I use, whatever they charge you for rerouting a doll, just pay it. Just pay it. Just shut the front door and pay it. Okay. Don't don't try to weasel your way out of it, in the name of friendship, or well, maybe you can make trades. Like, I accept trades, rerouting dolls either for other dolls that I want or for fashions that I need to make. So yeah, trades are fine, you know. But normally, whatever a person asks you for the rerouting services, like I said, the way I do it, but it doesn't have to be me. It can be someone else. Again, just pay it. Just pay it and be happy. Because, or if you are not able to pay them whatever they charge you, okay, or you don't want to pay if you think it's not worth your money, a person's work, then do it yourself. Go ahead, try it, try it. Okay, see how what a delightful experience it is to reroute a doll's head. Okay, trust me, rerouting a doll is not a delightful experience. It's not. But the reason why people like me do it, and we choose to do it, whether for fees or for someone else as a client, or for ourselves, is because, again, there is light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, there is light at the end of the tunnel. So, anyways, no, what I'm gonna address is that, okay, this is what I call a raw reroute. Why raw? Raw because all I did is fill in every single plug that the factory originally sewed in. Now, as you can see, there's a lot of unsightly gaps between each plug. Okay, which is fine if you don't mind, but I do, and these unsightly gaps, like I said, they look terrible. They look terrible. That's why I call this a Rory root. Why? Because what I'm gonna do with this doll is, I don't know when, but is I'm going to fill in the gaps, okay, with more extra plugs of hair. Okay, and why? Again, so it doesn't look so unsightly. Okay, so this, at least, I don't care for. But if you're fine with this hairline, okay, then knock yourself out. Remember, guys, for all my opinions, and my tips, it's all subjective. It's all subjective. You know, whatever you want to do with your dolls, however you want to keep them, style them. Don't let me or anybody else tell you what to do or bully you or push you. No, I make recommendations, of what I do in my opinion. But at the end of the day, they're your dolls, honey. They're your dolls. So do with them as you please. And if you're happy with it, then that's all that matters. So, anyway, so this is a raw reroot. Okay. Now, I'm using a couple of supersized Barbies. By the way, if you don't recognize this, or if you're not familiar with these dolls and the scale of my hands, they're not that little, to the doll seems odd, is because these little plastic ladies are actually 18 inches tall. Okay, they're supersized Barbies. Supersized Barbies. Like the commercial. Anyways, now this is not a raw reroot. This is a reroot that I fixed by adding, more plugs, and it still looks a little sparse, don't it? But at least it's not as bad as that one over there, you know. But the reason why I didn't add even more plugs than I did is because if you add too many plugs too close together, you risk tearing into the vinyl. And you don't want a torn scalp, do you? So this, although again, it still looks a little bit sparse, it's not as bad as this. Now, there are occasions where, let me, I wasn't gonna do this, but okay, let me put her over her. I'm gonna show you yet a third supersized Barbie that I rerouted. Many years ago, I did her reroute, and I just pulled her out of my shelf. Really, I was not gonna show you these two, but might as well go on. Uh, okay, this third one here, I really went nuts. I went nuts rerouting her because, as you can see, I really did fill in a lot more. I filled in, many more holes, or gaps rather. Now this I would have done as separate, but then it would have made her hair too dense. Okay, this is a lovely brunette. This is darkest brown. It's not black. It's darkest brown. And yes, this is another supersized Barbie. Okay, made over as Carmela Donofrio. Okay, so she is. Let me sit her down along with her other supersized Barbie sisters. Illustrating my point. Okay. Rerouting dolls, like I said, it's a very time consuming process that if you dare do it, again, you have to arm yourself with patience. A lot of patience. And if you're not going to, like I said, If you don't have the patience to do it, then by all means, find somebody who will do it, and who has the patience and the skill. And again, I don't say this just for me, but for everyone else who reroots the way I do, go ahead and pay them. Just pay them. Just whatever they ask you, hopefully it will be something, reasonable, but again, just go ahead and pay them, because this is very laborious, tedious, time consuming job work. Okay. And anyways, that's about it for now. I wanted to really show you. By the way, the next time I show you this darling, she'll be completely made over, with the rest of the plugs, so it doesn't look so unsightly, and also with bangs and earrings and outfit, because she is going to made over as a supersized version of Barbie Rockers the second year. Okay, the second year, the Barbie Rockers that has the dancing action. Okay, and as a matter of fact, I might as well show you. I have her already. Okay, this is the look that I'm going for with this one. Now, her hair is a little bit, looks like golden, but I didn't really have this exact shade of golden here. So I went with a lighter platinum blonde, but what the heck, it is my doll. So, this is the look that I'm going for. Okay, this curly bangs and this, little tail of two sections from the side of her hair. This is the look that I'm going to recreate, with this one over here. And many years ago, a very talented friend of mine who refuses to be acknowledged, made me the replica outfit. Okay, the beautiful midriff shirt, the mini skirt, and the silver pants, identical as hers. But, this is another project, like I said, that I'll show you, once I finish, but I don't know when that will be. I'm sorry I haven't done a video in a while. I've been just busier than a one-legged man in a butt-kicking contest. A lot of family happenings, and like I always say, sometimes real life gets in the way of dolly life, and unfortunately, doll projects have to very often take a back seat, just take a back seat. Anyways, thank you all very, very much for continuing to watch, continuing to grow my channel's subscriptionship, subscribership. I forgot what the word is. Subscriptions. Let's say subscriptions. Number of subscriptions. Pardon my accent. Again, thank you all for, like I said, continuing to watch, and listening to my little gibberish. I thank you so much. I love you all. And by the way, Octubre, Noviembre, Noviembre, Diciembre. In 2 months from today, it'll be my birthday. My birthday. Yeah, my birthday. Because I've been watching All in the Family. And that Edith Bunker accent is just lovely. Lovely. So, in 2 months, it's going to be my birthday. My birthday. In 2 months from today, December the 23rd. I just thought I'd mention it, Anyways, I love you all, and ta-ta for now.